Bunkers. That's exactly what this looks like, a bunker. It's like crushed up here. It's been abandoned for months. Looks like this is like a little kids area here. This is weird. Who would leave money? A pentagram. Other little kid shit. How many kids? Oh God, that's actually heavy. What is up, everyone? Thank you for watching Franco Travel. So I've made it yet to another amazing location. I've been trying to work on this location for the longest time, and I have been going through issues just to find this place. And finally, I actually have it. And hopefully I don't get in trouble being out here, because you know how people are. I don't see anyone. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, but you know, people are just very territorial. And so if they see you in a certain area, even though it's abandoned completely and there's places terrifying because of the lore, anything could happen. But look at the amazing location I am in. As soon as I come outside, look at this view. Way up in the mountains. And then in front of me is even better. This is the abandoned place that I wanted to check out, and I actually have the opportunity to check it out during the daytime. Enough of the talking, let's get into the video. But look at all the abandoned houses. They're like, they're not even houses. They're more like bunkers. That's exactly what this looks like, bunkers. And they're all abandoned. You see what I mean with the windows? This actually looks really clean, and on the inside, look at that. It's pristine, but there's nobody out here. This is just a small little part of it too. It's not the whole thing. Usually you see windows broken, vandalized for people trying to break in here, but nothing. And you got bones everywhere as well. Look at the size of this one. It's like crushed up here, and that looks like it's still got a little bit of fur. So this is the main little walk area here. See if this one's open. Again, not all of them are open, but you could see the wiring that comes from here and in here. Yeah, this one's locked. I can't get into this one, but this one looks like it has good electricity running through it too. Someone even put a solar panel on top of this one. Cafeteria. Look at that. Forget the past, smile always. I know this looks like it's vacant. This is what made me think it was, but it's not. There's nobody here. In fact, I spoke to one of the people that live down the mountain, and they said they used to start working on something up here, and then it's been abandoned. It's been abandoned for months. No one ever came back for it, leaving this whole place just to rot. So this is one of the houses here that, like, again, you can see the lock, but all you do is you push open, and look what's on the inside. Look at this. There's a bed, a stove. I wonder if there's anything. Nope. Pillows. And this is a whole ceiling. It looks like it's falling apart too from the top. And that's the back end. This is a little bit more smaller. But you see how people had things ready at one point to sleep in it. It's just been abandoned ever since. Look at this, a camera tripod. Broken, but still cool to find out here. Look at this. Looks like this is like a little kids area here. Small clothes hangers. Looks like they cleaned up and went. There's houses though that I've seen here that has everything in it. It's not just completely empty. These are magnets. where people have been to. And right down here, you have shoes and weird locks and stuff, and some gas. Look at all this. Little rocks that people collected. This must have been a little kid's area. They even have a teddy bear. I am going to be out here to do a paranormal investigation because of the story of people passing away because of avalanches, being stranded out here, starvation. Every story under the book, even people getting hit by cars just trying to walk or hike up through here. There's a lot of deaths that occur in this whole area. So I'm going to be here tonight. But this area in particular scared the hell out of me because I started hearing a whole bunch of noises because the wind was blowing, and I swear I heard footsteps in the back. But now that it's daytime, I could probably do a quick reconnaissance before nightfall. Whoa. This place is huge. And that door wasn't closed. That's a weird type of door, too. Look at that. Looks like people camp out in here, and they probably close this door. This is the backside. This door was definitely not closed the last time. The last time I was here, but it's closed now. All of this was shaking the night that I was out here. But anyway, there's still much more to show you guys. I just wanted to check out this area because I missed it the last time I was here. I think they even have a hospital out here somewhere, an abandoned one. Yeah, I thought I saw the window move, to be honest, but I didn't. This whole area is complete. I don't even know what this was supposed to be, but back in the day, that was supposed to be something. It's like a historic place as well. Let's see. See how there's no lock? Hola? This is the house that has some stuff. Look at all this. See all the shoes that were left behind? More little kid clothes, I think. Mickey Mouse. All this is filled with clothes. It's weird because I've been seeing nothing but children's clothes. This looks like an entertainer's pants, or a guy's. Connect this pipe to this, stick it up through there, and then you have a little portable fireplace in here. Look at this. More kid clothes. I thought that was blood. This looks like blood stains. Why would you leave all your clothes here? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of clothes. This is just for working stuff. Oh God. That's interesting. They were Jewish? Everything here are children. Up to their winter shoes. It's like somebody either passed away and never came back to return for anything, or what? Look at this. There's even a wallet with money. Oh, those are receipts. No, it had money. This is weird. Who would leave money? Chilean money out here. Especially way out here. And not want to take it with them. There's a purse. There we go. This one's empty. They just up and left this place. There's another room back here I want to see too. Looks like the door was kicked open. Alright, this is the adult stuff. This little area here looks to be barricaded. This jacket looks all sorts of stained. Blankets, looks like it could be a heater. More adult jackets. I just heard a vehicle. Like a motorbike or something, but it just kept going. As long as I didn't hear him stop. Thing is, this place is not really common with people. It's kind of like hidden. One of those gems that you know. But, they didn't stop here. Jesus, this view is amazing. Look at that. You can see my car way back there in the distance compared to the huge mountains. Look at that. That is beautiful. I didn't get to explore this building, and the door looks somewhat open. Host Cafe. Let's see what's in Hof Cafe. Oh, it's not a host. It's a hotel cafeteria. That's interesting how they have it in Spanish. Ooh. Look at this. There's junk everywhere. Place definitely looks like it was destroyed. Unless this was a very cheap hotel area. Let's go for a walk through here. All the rooms look like they were just demolished. Literally looks like a bomb went off. Oh, this looks interesting. Cover my 6 here. Oh, shit. I'm not surprised. Look what I just found in this room. Little kid handprints, smeared walls. Looks like Egyptian glyphics. That looks like something I've seen on the internet before. And then of course this. A pentagram. And then Amen in the bottom. Make sure there's nothing on the floor. It's like they did like a seance in here. So look at what I found here. This actually says hostel. And this even has a fireplace, so it looks like it even met the standard so you could build something. But of course the door is completely locked. I'm sure these are the rooms that actually look very pristine on the inside. This one too also has a lock in front of it. And a sign. It has a big hand up like that, see it? Area restrictada. Means it's restricted. So this one's door is open. Whoa. This is completely open. They even had a stereo right there on the inside. Looked like this is where they were running all the cables to. Putting barbed wire to help secure this place before it just still became abandoned. There's nothing else. Looks like a storage unit. I wonder how this place would have probably came out to be had it kicked up in service. But these are the thick concrete bunker thing that I was telling you about. This was something else back in the day, and then they just kind of rebuilt it into something else. I think they were trying to make this like a little hostel Airbnb type of thing, but I think the lore and everything about it being so creepy and about this whole little land being haunted or whatever, spirits protecting it, probably scared off a lot of the people. At night, this place gets super spooky. Just driving down, not even intentionally recording, you would see random things crossing the road, shadowy figures. I've seen it myself just coming up and down this mountain at night. I think that's the most creepiest because it's very eerie. You hear noises, what sounds like people talking. You name it. This whole area is kind of like a skinwalker ranch paranormal kind of phenomenon, let alone there's also sightings of UFOs out here because it's so clear skies at night. So a lot of people also say that they see a lot of weird UFOs and stuff. Down in the town, they have little shops where they have pictures of the UFO sightings that they've seen way up in the sky. Let's keep adventuring. Look at this place. Another bomb shelter. Look at all the writings on the wall. Hold on. I guess this is everybody who's been here. So many names, I can't even read it. Boy, you're not. God, no, that's. I don't even know how you say that name. Oh, there's a bed. Somebody slept here. I don't know how you would sleep out here. Place is so out in the middle of nothing. What is this? Looks like a bathroom and like a sink area where a sink used to be. It appears darkness is approaching. And as I'm being out here, I'm noticing it's just getting darker and darker outside. And soon, the creepy stuff will start happening. But I'm trying to see if I can get as much of this place as I can, so I don't miss anything. And I could probably come back to it on the Franco video. So I've now made it to the back of this area. There's so many bunkers throughout this little spot here. Looks like they refurbished the other bunkers. And a random little house here on the side I didn't even know was here. But these are the newer versions of the bunker, right? And these are still the really old abandoned ones. I don't even think they were able to get back here to work on this area. What's in here? I think they were hanging clothes here to dry. That's what the lines are for. Yeah, this was a dryer place. Probably the towels that they had for when people were trying to live in it. They would use it here, but nobody wanted to stay out here. And that's probably because either because it was creepy or there's no Wi-Fi. You could see how they were putting poles here, and then they were even putting barbed wire to kind of secure this place. And of course, nature takes its course and destroys everything. That is where the mounted camera thing was on. And believe it or not, I found it. This is what they had up there. It was like a random spotlight with a dimmer made in China. Just out here. I think there was another camera too that I seen. But I think that was like a fake camera to scare people off. So I'm now making my way towards that bunker. I want to see why there's a door there now, because there wasn't one earlier. And see if I can find anything that's interesting on the inside. All around me here, you can see the stones, like they were laying down the framework to start building something different and never got it done. You can see from the old gate with the rocks coming to the front there. And this is the final bunker here. I already did hear some weird stuff off camera. Hola? Oh shit. This is wrapped up tight. There's nothing in here, it just looks concrete and paint. I don't want to open the door. If somebody locked it this well. Unless somebody else opens it, I'm not touching it. Just to be on the safe side. It looks like they just have material on the, yeah, you see there's even a toilet. Here, you guys look inside. You guys will be my eyes. Here we go. See what I mean? Just like a storage unit. Some toilets and stuff. Just had a random car passing by there. They were driving really slow looking in here. They might be just exploring the location. But kind of got me a little bit nervous. I heard something pulling up because you could hear the rocks spreading against their tires. And I was like, oh shit. I thought they were in the property. Sorry if I sound out of breath. There's a fire and another little kid. How many kids? Oh god, that's actually heavy. Something just came out of that. I'm trying to lift up the shoe, and the shoe is very, very heavy. Feels like concrete. I thought there was a bone in it or something. See, that doesn't even bounce. Feels like concrete in there. Here you're able to see all the abandoned bunkers here, all together here, including inside this little town area. Look at that. How could I not want to explore this place? This place is so cool. But yeah, I think as time goes on, they're going to start opening up these other houses too. I just don't want to be the one to do it. But yeah, this is the abandoned town and the bunker area way up in the mountains of the Andes. So this was the abandoned location out here in the Andes. These are all the bunker asylums that they had here, that they were turning into what looks like an Airbnb type of thing for a minute. But as of right now, it just stays out here settled and abandoned and alone and creepy. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. Definitely out of breath. I want to sit in the car and regain my air, because the air's not as much out here. Plus I feel a little bit dizzy because of the lack of oxygen. I'm not adapted to it. I'm usually staying at 1,000 feet, not almost 9,000 to 10. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Patreon as always. Thank you guys for your support. You guys are always amazing. I'm gonna head back to the car, and until then, I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye guys.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh god. Sean, be careful. I think they caught us.
With a hammer.
Yeah, just one dance a month. One dance a month. That was fun.
I thought that was a chick.
Hands on your head now.
Shit! Shot! Shot!